I regret appointing him. If I knew then what I know now, he would never have been anywhere near government.
So Keir Starmer is fighting for his political life amid mounting fury over his decision to appoint Peter Mandelson as the UK's ambassador to the United States, despite being aware of his ties to convicted paedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Figures from across the political spectrum, including MPs within his own party, have questioned the Prime Minister's judgment, with some even declaring that it's over for Starmer.
We can't pretend that this is not a crisis situation. I think it is.
Should he step down?
I think that he needs to think very hard about what is in the country's best interest and what is in his party's best interest.
It's a veiled yes.
This is the biggest scandal in British politics for over 1 century.
He knew about all of this continuing relationship with Jeffrey Epstein when he had been speaking as if he didn't know.
There has been catastrophic decision after catastrophic decision.
Can the Prime Minister tell us, given he now admits he knew about those links, before he gave such an important job to one of Epstein's closest friends, did he think at all about Epstein's victims?
Others, however, are standing firmly by the Prime Minister.
I think the questions here today should be about Peter Mandelson's deception, not the Prime Minister's action, which was decisive.
The pressure on Starmer has been building for some time, with polling ratings having steadily declined throughout his 16 months in power. The Independent spoke to members of the public about their thoughts on Starmer's handling of the Mandelson-Epstein scandal and whether it could undermine his leadership.
I think he could have maybe been a little bit more honest with his MPs especially, and maybe some of them are feeling a bit betrayed. I mean, for me, it's kind of got similarities to the Boris Johnson thing with Chris Pincher.
I don't think Keir Starmer can survive. I think something as serious as this, which is so in the public interest, it's been a scandal. The Epstein scandal, and with Andrew as well, has been such an issue for so many years. And to have it still making headlines because of Starmer's failures, it feels like the nail in the coffin for him.
It feels like so much information has been withheld, and it feels a little bit like, ordinarily if you knew someone had a bit of a dodgy past relationship with someone who was sort of mismanaging their power, you kind of feel like you would avoid that person like the plague. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. He put him in a position of responsibility. It blew up in his face. And now we're suffering the consequences of that.
At the moment, and I'm a very proud English British person, I'm so embarrassed for this country. What we look like as well on the world platform.
I think it does undermine Starmer's credibility a bit as well. I mean, he's had no end of bad luck ever since he was appointed. There's been crisis after crisis. I think he's doing a reasonable job as best could be expected in the circumstances, but yes, it does call into question the sort of authority and reliability of the government.
Names including Angela Rayner, Andy Burnham and Wes Streeting are already being floated as potential replacements who could unite a deeply divided Labour Party. A single challenger with the support of 20% of Labour MPs would be enough to trigger a leadership contest, putting the Prime Minister in serious jeopardy. But it's still unclear what lies ahead for Starmer's leadership.